I really didn't expect this. So over the weekend, our website was down. We were moving from one host to another, so we were told it would be offline for 48 hours. So when Ryan's order came through, we were so confused. We hadn't even advertised international shipping nor our new products. So thank you to Ryan for being our first international order.
And family keep asking me how my small business is doing, which is awesome. And I keep saying something along the lines of, the response has been overwhelming. And I think when people hear that, they think it means that I'm getting a million orders. But when I say that the response has been overwhelming, what I mean is that the support has been overwhelming.
I woke up today to the biggest order we've ever had, freaked out for a hot second, and then got straight to printing. Usually we make everything in really small batches, so even the paper cutter I use just does one sheet at a time. It's tedious, but good for quality control, so we just gotta do that 300 more times. Once all the cards are made, I'm just gonna give it a quick count. Even though wholesale orders are a lot of work, it's so cool to see how far we've come. When I first opened, I didn't know if we would even make one sale, and now we're processing hundreds of orders every month.
This video is for you if you're looking for information about finding a stationery manufacturer. So you can make cool stuff like notebooks and notepads and greeting cards and whatnot. If you're just getting started, you're going to want to look for manufacturers who are set up to do small runs of products. This is called short run manufacturing. You can also look for print-on-demand companies. These companies will take your designs and apply them to stock products that they already have on hand. Some of them will even drop ship them for you. It's an affordable way to get started with a new product, but of course the cost per product is a little bit higher. When you find a company on Google, you're obviously not going to know that much about them, so you're going to want to email them and ask for samples. I usually say something like, hey, I'm looking for a new notebook manufacturer. I would be interested in seeing some covers and paper types and different samples of projects you've created in the past. Most places will mail you a random packet of different kinds of products they can make and stuff like that. When I'm looking for a new manufacturer, I'm reaching out to a bunch of different places and I'm spending a lot of time on Google, so I'm getting samples from like 5 or 6 companies at a time. Like and comment for part 2.
Pack an order from Madeline with me. She got 2 of a whole bunch of different things. So she got notepads, magnets, greeting card sets. There's a little sneak peek at the new greeting card set I have coming this week. And notebooks. And then she got 4 keychains and a bunch of stickers, including a mystery pack, plus a ton of prints. I packed up her notebook in some tissue paper, threw everything into a box, and it is ready to ship out. I hope she loves it.
Get your money, man. Life goes on.
I'm hopeful, yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it.
Apparently, if your video is exactly 7 seconds long, you show up on people's For You page. Did it work? Let me know.
Let's pack an order today. So this is an order from one of my regular clients. He got 3 personalized functional notepads, and each comes with a pen that matches the designs of the notepads that he ordered. And he also got 2 personalized premium note cards, a personalized gift label, and I added a freebie and a thank you note. And now I'm just wrapping it up with a craft paper wrapper. And then I'm gonna use a white paper twine to, tie everything up. And then I'm gonna add a sticker with my logo on it, and it's good to go. Thank you so much for watching.
Comparing my best and worst sticky note Manu experience, I got these from prints, but all 180 were bent, creased and off-center. The Vistaprint ones printed perfectly, had more saturated color and more pages for similar price. I hope everyone can avoid my bad experience as I couldn't get a full refund.
Let me put you onto something real quick. If you're looking for a printer to make stickers, get this one. It is the HP 6055. I got it at Target for $130. The stickers turn out like this. Like, are you kidding me? Such good quality.
Here's a couple of tips and tricks for taking your own product photos. Here's a product photo I took. Another product photo I styled. A more casual one I took with my iPhone. Another casual one I took with my iPhone this morning. Tools of the trade, I use tape to hold my cards together, and I keep a whole box of my cards that are taped shut that I can use just for pictures. I use scraps of foam board to create shadows under my products. This is a card, and here's a card on top of foam board. The shadows enhance the dimension of the photo. Speaking of foam board, I buy giant sheets at my art supply store and use them as a backdrop. I also buy large sheets of colored drawing paper that make really good solid backgrounds. Sometimes I buy cheap paint samples like house paint to paint foam boards, and it makes a really good solid matte backdrop. If I'm using props in my photos, I try to keep them fairly simple so that I don't confuse my customers. For example, this mug is really cute, but I don't use it as a prop in my photos because I don't want my customers to think I'm selling it. Instead, I'll use something like scraps from my sketches or art supplies.
I'm sorry, this has to be addressed. How did this become this, become this, become this? Huh?
You need something to be excited about when you wake up in the morning, and something that you're doing that has a purpose. And if you do something that you love and you have this amazing energy behind it, it's like it makes life so much better. And you can develop something and create a career for yourself out of something that you love to do. And that's what I taught my kids when they were growing up, and it seems to have worked so far.
Let's pack an order. So I first go and grab what was ordered. In this case, it was a Lush Leaf It's a Good Week to Have a Good Week notepad. She also got the Delicate Vine smaller notepad, super cute. And last but not least, the Anemone Cluster sticker. I then include my handwritten thank you note that says "Make today count" and seal it up with a "You have a great taste" sticker.
Don't spend money recklessly. When I was 15 years old, I lost $500 trying to start a business. I didn't know what I was doing then, but it was drop shipping, and I wasn't picking a niche that I was very passionate about. So I spent $500 doing God knows what, especially paying people to do advertisements, and it was a waste of money overall. But when I started my Etsy shop at 16 during the height of the pandemic, I learned that I should just be doing what I love. So while I lost money, I learned a very important lesson.